by recognizing who I am. We are today at the 9th of February 2009 and the time is said to be 16:21, and the title of this document is By Recognizing Who I Am. My feeling is that my soul never gets rest. The voice in the beast never gets rest unless the subsequent mental processes which are triggered by the activation of the five senses are reorganized, for lack of a better word. This perception business, the voice in the head, the subsequent mental processes happen to be placed where it is placed because of the activation of the five senses, sound being a major one of them. How does this work? When you hear Roger Waters' guitar in a recording, you do not know it is a guitar. You just know there is a break in the noise pattern, there is a break in the silence pattern. That's right, we are surrounded by silence. And when you put the guitar on, there is suddenly a break, a rhythmic break in the noise, in the silence pattern that was surrounding you. So the silence is broken by the guitar's noise being, the guitars being stricken and making these noises. The noise in question is only a vibration in the air. How do I know this vibration belongs to a guitar? I don't know. I got to have a confirmation with the sight. I see somebody stroking a guitar, I hear the noise, and in my mind, now that I have the confirmation of two senses, I know that this particular vibration belongs to a guitar. That's one. Then, from the fact that nothing happened to my body while I was watching this or listening, the fact that I saw all the crowd around being relaxed and quiet and calm, I associated this particular vibration plus the picture association I was able to make with my eyes as something pleasurable, not to be feared, and I can relax max. That's right. Now when I hear a little boy in the recording of Roger Waters, I do not know it's a little boy. It's also a vibration. But once again, like for the guitar, that particular vibration which is breaking the silence that's surrounding me, I have associated it in my mind with the sight of a little boy. And generally speaking, around a little boy, people are very relaxed, there is absolutely no danger. So I have associated this particular noise with a happy, no danger situation in my subsequent mental processes. Now, when I hear the lark, what I call une alouette, in the recording of Roger Waters, it is the same shit. It's only a vibration in the air. The vibration, I have associated it with sunshine, with peace and quiet of the countryside, because that's the only time that that kind of birds sing, and I know there is no danger. Okay, now if I have steps of boots walking into Paris, like in the recording of Elie de Saint-Marc, now I feel fright, which means negative energy invading my pendulum. Why is that? Because those particular vibrations have been associated to feelings of pain, feelings of anxiety, feelings of the fear of death. It's the opposite of the feeling of relaxation I feel with the guitar, with the lark, or with the little boy's vibration. Now, if I hear the word Nazi, Auschwitz-Birkenau, Gulag, Shilag, and that's a vibration. It doesn't mean a thing on its own. But then I do associate this vibration with the look on the face of my father, of my grandfather, of my auntie. And what do I see? I see fear and pain. Meaning that in my head now, this particular vibration is going to be associated with fear and pain. And the behavior of Alice, of Simon, and of Davo are confirming that fact. And those behaviors are passed on to my children and to their children. Now let's analyze those behaviors. We have already done so, but let's analyze them once more. Let's talk about Alice. I tell Alice I will come and get her. I am 20,000 kilometers away, and I will come and get her to Auschwitz, to take her by force to Auschwitz-Birkenau bakery station. That means I have to take her physically, put her in a luggage, put her in the luggage compartment of an aeroplane, take her all the way to Auschwitz-Birkenau. What are the odds of this happening? They are inexistent. Despite this inexistent fact, the logic cannot compute anymore, because the emotional pain coming out of Alice's soul is too big, is much higher than the logic that was inhabiting her all this time. The same as the pain I felt in 2004 was so strong that my logic was out of the window. There was not enough space in my mind for my logic to be able to work. That is directly linked to the fact that the subsequent mental processes of Alice, the perception has been fucked up by what she has lived around her father. Now that makes sense. The father lost 28 of his members. That's the entire family. He's the only one left. What does this mean for him? It means like he feels guilty that he's left alive. He wonders why he didn't die of the others. And that makes me think of this Vietnamese poet that wrote something like this in the book quoted by Elie de Saint-Marc, the fact that the soldier, the biggest drama of a soldier is the fact that he survived, and he has to live with that, with the uncertainty now of living, of having killed and seen people killed, and having had the chance to be killed by the people that he used to trust before. Exactly like Urchi is wary now of the Hungarian population, government, country, whatever is associated to Hungary, because until 16 everything was rosy, and then suddenly banging, the sky sees bombers. This is association. And then Alice bites my hand, same thing. She doesn't know why she does that. She doesn't even think about it. She doesn't even think about it as being something abnormal. But she still bites my hand with force. And then Alice cries and tells me, I don't want you to associate my Shilag family with your mental disorder. mental disorder. And she cries. Where are these tears coming from? From the pain that's in her box. The voice in the box is doing the talking. Now, Simone, it has been already expressed. She sell my bed, she sell my books, she even sell the Bible, give away the Bible of her family, of the mother she liked. She is getting rid of everything that represents Jean Paul. Terry Powers tell her about murder, about gypsy. She still doesn't want to make the link. John Sheila, come and talk to her. It's a J. First World War. She doesn't want to make the link. And Devo, you talk to him about Auschwitz, gives you 10 minutes of never-ending excuses, and then I tell him that I'm going to call in a week time, and when I call he doesn't want to talk anymore. Even though he said that the recording we had was worth keeping on the first call. And now he's giving us the excuse that he's too busy. He's probably too busy to die also. So he's too busy to live. This is only generated by noises. Noises that these people have associated to lots of pain on the face of their elders, like I did in my own family. And then my subsequent mental processes were fact. And the way I changed them, without even knowing that I was doing this, was to write down first what I felt, and then that triggered me to action, to go to France the first time, to go to Gorlitz the second time, to go to Gorlitz first time, to go to Gorlitz the second time with my mother, to go back through Vietnam this time, and to go back again in February of 2008 for an unknown length of time until it was over. And by doing so, we have uncovered the Shilag murder. And the rest is history and hysteria. And today I am in Budapest, and these ancestors are talking to me very clearly. Now, we'll see if the voice of the ancestors is stronger than the fear that has been generated by the silence all these years. Thank you for the opportunity to express on behalf of the ancestors. Bye for now. Takok.